John O'Brien's trial on rigged hiring at the State Probation Department had all of Beacon Hill watching. And tonight, one of the most powerful leaders at the State House is speaking out. House Speaker Robert DeLeo lashed out at prosecutors who tried to tie him to the scandal. Charges were never brought against the Winthrop Democrat. And tonight, WBZ political analyst Jon Keller spoke with DeLeo about the verdict and what it means for politicians at the State House.
I felt extremely vindicated.
Speaker DeLeo speaking out about a verdict that dismissed the U.S. Attorney's claim he tried to buy support in his run for Speaker with probation jobs supplied by Jon O'Brien and his cohorts. But despite signs of support from constituents as he moved around his district today, DeLeo is still seething over what he sees as the unfair smearing of his name.
There were some 34 other so-called unindicted co-conspirators here in this case. Yet it was my name that kept on coming up by the U.S. Attorney's Office. I understand that they have a job to do, but as they proceed with the job, they should realize that there are an awful lot of good elected officials out there who are trying to do the best day in and day out for their constituents.
This case amply demonstrated that any system of hiring public employees, which is not based on merit, can rapidly devolve into fraud.
Ortiz says she'll keep pursuing Beacon Hill corruption.
Obviously, that was wrong.
But while DeLeo offers no defense of O'Brien and company, he claims Ortiz is misguided if she thinks that pursuit still leads to his door. After everything that's happened here, will you continue to refer people for jobs in state government?
Yes, I will tell you that as I have in the past, I have been, careful in terms of making sure that the person is qualified.
DeLeo acknowledges damage has been done to chronically challenged public esteem for the legislature, and he says he'll work hard to repair it. Don't be surprised if federal prosecutors, perhaps stung by criticism that they only bagged small fish in the O'Brien case while the big ones got away, work equally hard to impeach it. Jack.
Thank you, John.